more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges
I don't know if I can believe that.
to rightful rule.
I can't even hear you, dude.
We lack a common
That's actually fair.
purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Question is, do I want to spend 8 hours doing this? And also, it says, oh, compiling smooth things. Also, your FPS is going to be at 30 the entire time. What are these eye things? And these are presets? Who designed these things?
That's a good question, actually.
It's like, oh, let's just make like a normal looking person. Let's just add like these random coral things to everyone. Starting from the beginning. I feel like I'm gonna waste more time creating my character than playing the game, but you know,
That's fair.
I could be like an. Oh, they're all. Wait. Yeah, so okay. I want elf ears. Skin tone. What temperature should my skin tone be, Jared?
That's a good question, actually.
No, that's already like. Kind of want a nice. There's no like crazy skin colors. I'm gonna be like blue. That's so wrong.
Yeah.
That's about as white as I am. I like the skin colors. I'll just go as absolute light as possible, where I look like I am in the water. I was born in the water, the sea.
Uh-huh.
Godlike features. Hair and facial hair. Tempting, tempting. Is that just regular hair? Or root first? Regular. The curls. Ooh, reminds me of Ponyo, but not like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That goes kind of hard. I feel like though again, if we're gonna be a fighter, we can't have like long hair, you know? Kinda like the Ponyo hair. A little hard to see with all these, I'm guessing the godlike features. It just looks hard to maintain. I don't like it. Stress me out. I could rock this. It's gonna be kinda dark, but definitely like red. I don't know what this is doing. Maybe now that we have the color, we can, there's some different styles. You know, I might just have to do it. It looks just too clean. And I kind of look like a clown, but
Kinda.
just a little bit. Oh, there's godlike hairstyle. Just completely cover my face. I like this one, but it kind of goes hard too, though. Rock that. Care about all these eye things. I need to make specific ones. Eyebrows will just make black. What else do white actually? Can we even do that one? I don't care about my nose. Actually, my nose is massive. No, we're turning that down. We can do this. I want big ears. They're like elf ears.
Whoa.
Good 20. Okay. I don't want any weird random stuff on my face. No. Lip. I don't think we're gonna see the lips very much. Dark red, whatever. Facial scars. My wing. Which these are? I can just. Give me all the blue. Makeup. think we need any of these things. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I get to choose my background. Background provides unique dialogue options, determines your starting weapons. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. So just is the starting ability. Okay. Oh, a war hero sounds lame. A vanguard scout sounds lame. A noble scion sounds lame. A court augur sounds lame. An arcane scholar sounds kind of lame. You know?
Yeah.
After graduating with honors in Bragma Hill Academy, you published a treaty on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew an ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Empire intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedents, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people have learned, or ever learned. Okay, lame. When your village crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and alleviated from your back alley, or elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Still kind of lame, but better. You're born to a noble house of great influence. What do they mean? You know, I'm choosing that. I don't even need to see the other ones. I'm gonna be wealthy. I'm gonna be like Saba, but like actual royalty, right? Well, let me read the whole thing. You're born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. That's okay. You know, I can just toggle the armor. Attributes. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna be yet, so I don't really know where I need to put points in. Okay, let's go 0 points in everything first. How many points do I have? Max for character creation is 3. Okay. Damage and carry capacity sounds pretty good. Maximum health, poison and bleed resistance, attack speed and action speed, critical chance.
All that carry capacity.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Says they're good at great all-around choice for dealing more damage. Improved survivability for players who like to be in the fray. Good for builds where mobility and a flexible use of your arsenal's key. Ideal for rangers and casters who favor ranged weapons. Great for wizards who focus on spellcasting. Good for warriors who need to swing heavy weapons and survive big hits. So what are you thinking of going? Like, what kind of character are you going for? Because obviously it's going to be more of a role play. You know, we're playing a role. We're not just playing the game, Jared. I'm a noble.
Well, I don't have it installed.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's good, what are you leaning towards?
Yeah. What are they?
Well, first, there's the backgrounds. An arcane scholar.
War hero sounds cool.
Well, did you hear me describing the first 3?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, the arcane scholar is just graduating the...
Yeah, I know Noble
Guys.
Scion too.
Yeah, that's the one I am. The court augur is like basically you were like in the back alleys and stuff and someone took you to be his personal mystic. So it's like still magical, but like instead of being like a fortune teller, you know, like a very like, you know, real one. Vanguard Scout says, born from humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. The more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room.
Sounds kind of cool.
In War Heroes, you distinguish yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Scanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tallgrass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess.
Yeah, probably they're the Vanguard of the War Hero.
Okay. And then these are just like the kind of weapons. So already, you know, you kind of got to get the RP going, you know, what you're going for, you know? I'm kind of thinking of, I'm kind of thinking melee. I could do a little hint of magic, you know. I wanna be a sneaky character, you know, but not necessarily sneaky. Like something where I just have this random thing that you wouldn't expect me to have.
That's fair.
Like, oh, I'm a noble, obviously.
With a sword, then suddenly you throw bombs at people.
Exactly. But I think I'm gonna go might and dexterity at least, because action speed and attack speed sound good, and damage and carry weight sound good. Then this is where it really comes in though, because I don't really want to play ranged, but I don't know if I can go for like a spell sword or if I can have some alternatives to just melee. I don't know if I want to go into a lot of survival. I really doubt. Maybe I'll just go 2 Constitution and 2 Resolve. That sounds good.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, well, what's normal say? Requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. That sounds good to me. Ishi Dave. I don't know. It's definitely not a dude. I kind of like the day they keep them guessing. They have no idea what they're looking at. They just die. I have a mustache, but a feminine figure. I have these random vines on my head, but I have clown hair. I'm going that. Display identifiers. I don't know what that means. Display godlike hair feature in game.
I'd say them, right?
I guess. I like the facial feature. I don't really care about this godlike hair thing. Name. Yeah, like I'm gonna name myself Envoy. We're gonna name ourselves. I kind of wanted to go Sabo, but Sabo, a little bit Fyrox, kind of a clown, kind of look like Einstein. You know, there's a lot going here. Avowed. Say that again. You know.
No.
Let's see. Can I leave it blank? Can just do dot. There's simply a dot. Oh, it's a little meek rat. I have no idea what a meek rat is, and that's definitely not one of them. It's a puppy monkey baby. Oh. Tell me I'm wrong. Can't do it.
I think you're right both times. It's the scary part.
It's so cute. Ew. Is that me? Am I the puppy monkey baby? So why did they decide to make such a disgusting creature?
That's actually a great question.
Okay.
What do you know of the living lands?
Wait, literally nothing.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
You guys saw my face right now. It's actual just disgust.
Yeah, that's there. Why, though?
Its foul tendrils reach towards
Every
us.
second I look away, I look
to
back, and
lash
it's even
out
grosser
at the
than before.
Empire itself.
I'm saying.
I command you, go to the living lands.
Why would I go there?
Find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later, on the coast of the Living Lands. When I wake up, I'm gonna be on the shore of the Living Lands, probably.
With damage numbers are displayed.
Go to settings, right damage numbers. Whoa, this place looks kind of gross too. It's like overgrown. Infested. To be fair, so are we. With those weird things on our face. It's loading. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm sure it'll get really loud with cutscenes in a second. So I'm just bracing myself. I say a second if it's not gonna take 10 minutes. So how do you feel about the roguelikes, Jared?
It's a good question, actually.
If we had to spend the next 40 hours playing them, one of them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
None of the above?
Dead Cells, really.
I don't know if I could do it, Jared. You're telling me you'd want to play 40 hours or the amount of time we put into Trials of Mana on Dead Cells.
I wouldn't want to, but if I had to, it would be Dead Cells. It was Moth attacking me.
What's up, my guy?
Envoy, over here.
I mean, I don't like how the FPS is like struggling a little bit. Is there any like? Okay, how about we have no motion blur? Your game's frame rate will be synchronized with your monitor's refresh rate to prevent screen tearing. This will also increase latency, so only used if you notice tearing. Okay, well, turning it off. Ray tracing enables real-time ray tracing to simulate realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections. That sounds like lag. If you ask me.
No one asked you.
Probably just want medium. And then audio. Let's is there cutscene audio? Is that voice? Or do we just have to kind of struggle with it? I'm gonna make sure all that stuff's saved for the graphics thing. I noticed that I couldn't like turn it down technically. Yeah. A plant. That was really bright and hurt my eyes. I'm over here. Okay. I don't like how the FPS is getting like capped there, so maybe we'll just change it to like 45. I can only do 30. Why when it's at 30 does that have to drop to 18? What am I? Okay, no, we're turning back up to 60. This is unplayable. Technically, I should be able to run 144 spot. Be super light. Okay. I don't know if that's my fist breaking or this rock breaking. I don't know why I did. Oh, I can swap my loadouts. Out of item. Okay, that's my stamina. Gotcha. Let's talk to this guy.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Oh, so I can say stuff because of my stuff. It'll take more than a shipwright to kill me. I'm impressed you dragged me out of that wreck. I'll do Constitution.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Let's start with names. The ships and splinters. This can't be Paradise. Where are we?
Fort Northreach. Last Adira outpost before the Living Lands.
Okay. I have no perception. Perception wasn't even an option I could choose. Far from our goal, but we can still make it. I don't care about
There's
his
no
name.
salvaging
His
our
name's
ship,
Garrick.
I know that much. Normally, I'd have gone straight uphill and sent a distress signal. But...
Our luck, I bet no one would answer.
it may be worse off if they did. I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from Fort Northreach. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Unless they're not our men any longer.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right,
Then I know the
Emperor,
place
something
to start.
investigate. Like,
Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradise. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
ooh, resolve and mighty. There's not a blackguard in Allura who can stand in our way. Follow me, we'll get through this together. I am very resolved. I'm a noble
Thank you.
after all.
I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way.
Oh, and I got a
Take
good
that
hit.
sword. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived.
How do I
For all the
equip
good it
this? Guessing back inventory. Inventory, you have 2 weapon loadouts, can be swapped twice, right and left to equip the selected weapon. Armor including be equipped by that, and hidden or transmogrified. Oh, just transmogrified. It just looked weird.
Imagine.
All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage. Okay, each number of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, powerful benefits. Okay. Ooh. Why is my left my offhand? I'm left-handed. We'll figure out journal. Again, all these things it'll help us later. The trigger goes to that stuff. The bumper goes to stuff like this. We don't need to. I just want to get all this tutorial stuff out of the way. Okay. Map's pretty good. The journals, just all that stuff. Okay. I'm already wearing the common armor, I assume. Yeah. The Emperor's orders. And so I can hide the equipment? No. Put those dogs back on. What? Okay.
You look like a dab hand with
Oh.
that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Oh, I can block with my sword. That's kind of cool. Huh. Crouch! Crouch block! Mess of the crowd will get the stab out. I can do a slide. That's cool. Seems like Skyrim. That's a lot of dead bodies.
Ah, well, don't suppose they were using that either.
I'm guessing there is no passive health regen at least yet. Maybe I should just keep one of these. Okay. Can I not mantle? Okay, I can. That was sick. How's it going, Garrick? A long ways down. Okay, it's actually not that long. It was all the way down, something like 100 feet. I don't like spooky caves.
Or not.
There's some lizard men down here.
No, Zarup shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing the job? Now you've done it.
Can I harvest their body? That guy hit me and he shouldn't have. My sword's a bloody mess.
Come
Can I
on,
like
the fort's up ahead.
swing it to throw the blood off my sword? That'd be cool. Oh
Too
wait,
cool.
I don't know. Kind of look like it.
Tripwire.
Kind of. What happens if I just cut the tripwire? Can I ignore it? That's what we call perception right there, guys. Don't walk into a Garrick. Okay, good. He jumped over it. That seems more risky than walking around it. Is that another tripwire?
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have walked through that tripwire right away.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious.
And it was. It'd be embarrassing if someone did.
To be fair, I can see how people
Screwdriver's
do.
good. Those should rally us.
Okay. It's so gosh darn bright. Garrick. Can I bang Garrick?
What a question.
I'm just curious.
A valid one.
I don't know how Baldur's Gate-y we are getting here. Okay, there's some more enemies down here. Can I do a jumping ground slam?
Gods, it's a bloodbath. Torn the place
Oh, okay.
apart. Were they fighting each other?
Didn't know I could do
don't
that.
like this.
You best believe I'm gonna be doing some charge slaps.
Kinda crazy.
What? I didn't want to drink that. Whatever.
You drank it so quickly.
I know. Garrick, stay with me. I don't trust this place. Stay with me. I hear something in the walls. Pillars of Eternity. It's like a game. I'm just gonna add it. I don't need to know what's
I
happening.
remember some of the soldiers praying around that arch.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
shiny.
Hope it helped their souls find.
Did I get a shield? Ah! It's in my head. Anyway, let's put on the shield, shall we? But I kind of want to block with the sword. However, I feel like the sword or the shield will be more effective. always have it of looking down in these games, but I gotta make sure not to just look down. I wonder if I can shield bash. Just punch people with shields. Is that lightning? What was that?
That sound?
Oh, I saw something.
Well, the answer is certainly yes.
Okay. Well, guys, we might be hacked.
Thoroughly.
What is that music trying to tell me? Okay, what's this over here? Holy smokes. See that? Actually, didn't we get a key? Was that to that thing back here? I don't know what the key was for. That guy looks pretty uber dead. Okay. Gotta make sure to look around. Oh, it just contains some magic. It says something about heavy armor. Oh, this gives a lot more damage reduction, but it minuses my stamina by more. It also just gives me straight up more damage reduction. How does it look though? Kind of bad. Fine. Make sure I'm not dropping too many frames. What? What's happening? I can't see anything. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, can I maybe make this like... It already is windowed full screen. Okay, why is 4 things of System 32 popping up?
That's a good question.
My PC's about to explode. I just wanted to tab out to make sure I wasn't dropping too many frames. The question is, if it says System 32 isn't responding, I click cancel. Will everything go down? Okay, whatever. It's working now. Let's just ignore it.
God,
I'm sure we're not dropping any
is
frames.
this what they were like? Start 'em! Hit it with everything you've got!
Boom! There's more, isn't there? Can't come over here. Bang! I'm gonna go. Okay, my health isn't looking too good. How am I supposed to react when he flies around the corner like that?
Go back. Guess you've got mine.
Give me some of these healing potions. Oh, an eggplant. I thought he might drop like his weapon or his shield. I hear glowing.
there's a way to clear those brambles.
Burnable.
Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it.
Okay. This door's glowing to me. Who are you? Oh, you just take their bow. Use your bow to shoot down the Magrin's Fury. Optional, speak to stranger. Okay, but I kinda want to speak to the stranger.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Aim's probably impeccable. I'll be honest. Especially with aim assist all the way cranked up. I don't even know what I'm taking. Okay, a key.
You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Why not? Holy smokes, Garrick, you can't be there. You can't be jumping me like that. But I only have one key, right?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy.
Call me a clown?
They're a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
You wouldn't be the first to say so, but my face has gotten me this far.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
Yeah.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Cross your arms. Do we have a problem? Promise to be nice and we'll help you.
That'd be a first. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Man, do with it. People set up checkpoints for good reason. Paradise can't be that bad. And now if we have to get out
I'm
the silent.
trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Are you talking about this fort? Wait, so Roman did sink our ship?
They did all of this. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Right. Then what?
When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Hang on, you said their faces changed, but that man's face looks normal. How do you know it was cannon fire, not thunder? Why would they put a soldier in here with you?
I don't know. They just did.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
What if you're unjustly accusing an innocent woman of murder?
At least one of you is listening. Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Or if I leave you, I want to help. I don't know if you're guilty or innocent, and I don't care. Unlock store, let's get you out of here. I'll be taking your ship, but I'm afraid you're staying here. Ooh. You know, I actually don't care about her, so.
You're leaving me here to die. Oh, fuck you. I should have known. Adherent snakes. You don't care about anyone but yourselves.
Yes,
I
and?
should have known. You think the whole world is yours for the taking, don't you? Get lost.
The whole world is mine for the taking. Me and Garrick are gonna conquer this world. I could still let him out though.
You came back.
I was feeling magnanimous. Don't make me regret it.
Oh, don't worry. I won't. Alright then. Let's not hang around.
If we live to regret this,
Anything in your cell I can yoink? I think all that's left is shooting that thing down. Can I like? There we go. Wait, why don't? Why can I?
nice work.
Oh. Answered in some of the stamina. Oh, the hip fire god. Any more of you? Something weapons. Bows are for cowards. Die! You weird rat! Can I even swim? Scared I'm gonna sink. Is there a secret behind the waterfall? I'm assuming this is what I'm supposed to be climbing. Right? No?
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't.
Sure
Something
they don't.
caused this. To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom.
Okay.
Bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
They're talking, but I'm doing a whole lot of not caring.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Shite! Fine. More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Ow! Don't throw rocks at me. No. Come around the corner. Come around the corner. Someone have a gun? I want a medieval gun. I'm level 2 now, dude. That's crazy. It's like your first ability. Okay. Let's see. Fighter, a charge. Dash forward and smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroying walls, and shatter frozen enemies for bonus damage. Summon lingering, entangling vines to root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Summon 3 magic projectiles to seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. See, things I kind of want to have like a spell sword build, to a degree, but I don't really care about missiles. Or brute force it. Fine. Okay, so left bumper, and then using steel. Okay. Okay, so that's how I would do it. That's how I bind them. Just use it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I know how to sprint game. I'm trying to admire the scenery and not get jumped. That's there. Are there enemies to charge yet? Oh, yoink.
Hope there's
A
fire
grimoire.
starting there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Oh,
That's
baby.
kind of sick.
Yeah, let's see here. I learned some necromancy. Can I really wield that offhand? No, not really.
Those look dry.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
So having Grimoire lets me cast stuff. So I can throw fire, ice, lightning, and... Is that a heal?
Mother's fury in a book.
Okay. Well, the spell sword build might go kind of hard, dude.
That's a cool looking spell.
The high ground. How should we do this? Magic.
But the question is, can I replace my
is the
shield
flashy
for some
choice, I
offhand?
suppose.
I gotta try now, right? I regret my decisions. This book sucks. You! Weak. What the? I wonder if you can have daggers and stuff. The spell dagger build seems pretty cool.
I can agree with that.
Not that I need it. I also realized that I've, by making my abilities that, I unbinded my heals.
Tough.
Yeah, let's put these healing potions back up at the top. Actually, like, apples and stuff are also good. Where's that stew? I'll definitely want to prepare some food at some point. That's where I need to go. Let's go the opposite way. Into this cave.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Essence potions. I think I also got some better armor. Okay, so these ones do nothing. Crit bonus and dodge distance. Oh, so okay. I can have both. Okay. What is my dodge button though? That just, because that's crowd. I just want to see if my magic can heal me. Like, you know? Like, what does this do? Is that a regen? No. Okay, well, it's recommended to save here. That's always good. Mm-hmm. Am I gonna fight a real big bad now? Oh god, that was kind of scary. Yeah, I see an enemy.
Why wouldn't they listen?
Maybe they're not an enemy.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Okay. I haven't spawned through. Let's not do anything. We don't know what we found.
Who disturbs us?
I am warily. Okay. Kill those soldiers.
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Kill the other soldiers. Is that you two? I can't understand us, can't
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
I don't know what rule we've broken here, but let us make amends.
Rules? What rules? Who writes them? They drive us further from the tree. And you return death
This guy
to
can be my
us.
next teammate.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
Now you've done it.
Boom! This guy is absolutely butchering my stamina. How do I dodge? Can I like parry him? guy's absolutely butchering. Ow.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
That could have gone a lot better. To be fair, I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge. I didn't seem to really, is that like my best thing is my slide? Is that a dodge? Because I need to work a little differently. 'Cause I feel like when I had my bow, it allowed me to dodge a lot better. I don't really see a way in a bow being more agile, but you know. Also got a hammer. Feeling. Scroll down. Add to my journal then. Okay, I don't like how slow this thing is. It's really good though.
Closer, we twine.
Mm-hmm. Good. Swap back on the sword and the shield for now, and maybe my alternate put on the hammer. I feel like I kind of need the light armor though. I feel like I need that bonus stamina. There's a fucking thing.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
That I had returned.
Now
here.
your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Adra spoke to them.
Me specifically, like a calling? I'll hit my head in the shipwreck. Feel those spirits.
When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Adra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
We have bigger things to worry about.
True, like getting to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
I'd prefer to have a little bit more health right around now. This looks like it's gonna hit me with a sick cinematic.
There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
We couldn't have gotten through this without you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Odds may be slim, but I've never walked away from a dangerous bet.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
I can't even find a way to
before I
die.
leave without you.
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Yeah. I need to buy healing potions, dude. Maybe some mana ones do. So I can slam people charge.
Healing sounds more useful.
I also wonder if I can do some sort of parry, because I don't know if you were watching, but he had like a random red aura around him sometimes. Well, not like the AoE effect kind of aura, but like the very small red circle, like as if it was showing me that I could do something like parry or like hit him. I don't know, but if I can, that seems very useful for a build like mine. I also wonder if I can have like a dagger. I think a dagger and a shield sounds better. Or just a wield shield. Either way works for me.
Oh, what?
Dual wield shield.
I just heard wield shield, and I was wondering what that was supposed to mean.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Right.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy Adir.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
That's me.
And they're late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You want to try saying that in the way that doesn't... Yeah.
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Glare silently.
Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Is your claviger anything like one of the dukes?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Eh.
I'm sorry,
Come to deliver.
Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Reason eyebrow, they left town at the same time? Sounds like I'll have to find the ambassador then.
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Very well, seems me in trouble of hiring a bodyguard.
Out here, people are more likely to think I'm trying to rob you. We don't see many lordly types.
Kai, before you go, make sure they come back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Okay. Let's see.
I
Mouse
admire
lure
your
could be a
eagerness,
danger. We need
Envoy.
to hurry.
Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Yeah. New companion! Kai is a seasoned warrior and mercenary from the Rotayan Empire, restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the living land in search of peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-vested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable objects or obstacles. Okay, well that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll bet you're glad.
I'll be the shock, you'll be the all.
After that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Brunnen left these beacons.
I'd like to
all
fast
over the
travel.
island. They're good for finding your way around.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Durans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
So, I don't think we need to see the tutorials. Said I could put some points. Ooh, 1 point. Say how it affects my stats already. Maximum health sounds good. I do kind of want more stamina. Maybe I will go with that. And abilities. Companions. Oh. Okay, so I can upgrade their skills. I thought I could get pets. The companion's ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When a companion levels up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to purchase an upgrade of their abilities. You may also spend currency to reset. Okay. Do I have godlike abilities? Okay, the godlike ability skill tree contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Okay. So I have a passive that grants a sheath attack against unaware enemies while crouched behind them. Summons a lance of energy that causes massive damage. You were born with this power. Okay. The skill tree wizard heavily focuses on spellcasting. 4 different types, and there's wands and grimoires. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells obtained in Grimoire. Okay. Does it say what this does? Invokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes... Okay. I feel like having a self heal would be pretty good. Ranger. Yeah. Okay, so there's... It doesn't exactly what it say, but it says... like, muskets and... There's a bunch of guns. 2 guns, really, and a bow. Focus on agility and finesse. It contains abilities tailored towards range combat and rapid one-handed melee attacks. It's kind of what I want. I'm not gonna lie. Those includes abilities that improve resource gathering, movement speed, stealth, and precision aim. Bombs! Well, there is technically bombs. And then fighter. Okay. They have like an active thing. Tanglefoot did seem pretty good. I have no points available though, unfortunately. Besides a companion point. A shield bash, you say? Holding... or attacking while holding block slams your shield forward to stun, push back, and interrupt enemies. Now see, that sounds crucial. Decrease the stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor by 15. That also sounds good. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of health loss. Okay. I'm kind of liking this fighter path, Jared.
Oh, pretty good, yeah.
I'm kind of liking that a lot. The charge can increase distance, increase the stun dealt by charge. Okay. Honestly, I feel like the charge isn't even that good. I think it's decent. But I think the penalty for heavy armor sounds like a nice thing to reduce. And the shield bash seems really good. And then one just increases max health. And this one is the regenerate. Oh, and the final upgrade for this is after taking damage, slowly regenerate 100% of the last amount of health loss. Constant recovery. So cool. Devastating criticals. Unarmed attacks are fine quality and can break wooden barrels, or wooden barriers and explosive barrels. Iron Fist. Okay. Unarmed attacks are legendary quality. Okay. Okay. Bleeding Cuts. Power attacks with axes and greatswords deal bleed accumulation. Okay. Barbaric Shout. Fearsome Northerner. Oh, that's what they were using on me. I don't really want to use two-handed weapons, though. I feel like a sword and a shield sound good. So I'm kind of tempted to go somewhat into Ranger. Mostly because, like, a dagger sounds really good. And it says it's meant for, like, rapid attacks. Yeah, like power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears. I don't know. It really depends on when I go. I kind of like these couple of passes in the fighter path, though, with the shield. Maybe I go into some of those and just ignore the rest of these. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try some other weapons out and see how I'm feeling. We do have a map, but I remember it being kind of weird looking. Map screen, okay. Quests, stores, area transitions, party camps, and fast travel beacons. The minimap kinda, I guess it's actually not that bad. Are those like items or something?
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
Well, you know, it might be a good idea to hop off for now.
Lame.
Lame. Okay, we can exit the desktop. Okay. What was that? After next week's Game Pass. Does that mean that my Game Pass ran out? It honestly could have. We'll have to check that. I feel like I would see something though that it was running out. I think it was until like April. I could be wrong. Anyway though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda liking Avowed. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could probably continue it as like the next game. What do you say?
I say nothing.
Okay.
Which no way is me saying something, but you get the point.
The question is, are you gonna play with me or do you want to watch me play and then do like a playthrough separately?
That is a great question.
I feel like watching it could be honestly kind of chill. And plus, it might kind of run bad on Xbox. But I don't know. I feel like the only reason it would be better to wait is because I feel like there's going to be certain things that I just mess up. That's going to be good for you to be able to do, or me to be able to do like on a second playthrough. You know?
Yeah.
And plus, it seems like a pretty hands-on game where you're not really going to be able to watch me play too much if you're playing. It might just be better for me to play first and you just kind of even play Bellator and just watch stream. You know?
That's actually true.
I feel like that doesn't sound too bad. Maybe that's what we'll do. Plus, I don't think the game's going to take that long. And even if it does, it's pretty fun right now. My main thing is exploring the city might be kind of pain just because the minimap's not exactly great. But the map actually seems pretty nice. But it's going to be a little tedious to explore towns like it always is, but, you know. But the main thing is I just don't know what weapons and stuff I want to play. Because I really like the shield. Because, you know, just blocking attacks.
Yeah, pretty useful.
And honestly, the sword and shield seems good. Because the heavy weapons seem kind of lame. They're not, like, super lame, but not the style I want with this character, at least. Because I want this character to be very, like, pretty much exactly like solo leveling. Where it's like, I seem just like a normal guy, right? And I'm chilling, but it's like, I'm a noble. So it's like, oh, I'm like this noble who, like, fights with a sword and a shield, but then have, like, stupid bullcrap, like, say, poison on my sword. Or being able to summon something. Which is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, wait, that sounds a lot like solo leveling.
That's actually fair.
That's exactly what he does. So, and especially because I was considering using a dagger, too. Like dagger and shield.
Yeah. It is sounding pretty similar.
Yeah. But I think I'm definitely going to use shield. Just because it seems really good. And just mostly interesting. It just depends on when I'm going to use my other weapon. And also which path I'm going to go. Because my main thing is I feel like shield might not be worth it if I'm going to play like daggers. Just because focusing more on the range tree instead might be better. But I also feel like you're allowed to mix things. It doesn't seem like it's like you have to put a certain amount of skill points in or anything. It's just like level based. So I think just putting in some of the stuff to affect shields and like heavy armor might be good, and then just having some of the stuff in range for speed. That was even considered the one range ability, the Tanglefoot, where it's like just traps an enemy for 8 seconds, because that seems pretty good, especially if they can't change the direction. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll also get the money to be able to reset stuff pretty easily, hopefully, at least. But I think I'm going to stick with Sword and Shield for now, and I really want to use Shield the entire way, but if I wind up just playing way more of just like daggers and Shield to be more useless, then I'll ditch it, but I really want to play Shield. But I also wonder if I can use like a gun and a shield, because that would be fun.
I feel like that would make sense.
Just a pistol and a shield? That sounds pretty sick, actually. I could like shield bash and shoot him a couple of times. Sounds annoying, actually. But the fight, not the play. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking though, depending on how good the dagger or the like whatever the fast gun is, because it seems like there's more of a like a pistol and a musket and then a bow. But obviously bow's like essentially the heavy weapon, and then I feel like the musket's gonna also be like a two-handed weapon probably, but I feel like I could probably use a pistol and a shield, which sounds fun.
Yeah.
But like I said, a dagger
I really
works.
don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Dual pistols too would be kind of sick. I also know there was like some classes, but I don't know if it was technically like actual classes or if it's more like people just chose to make them classes. There was saying something like a something pirate, like a space pirate or something. I don't know. But to be fair, a gun and a sword does sound cool too. Just walking around slashing people and gunning. To be fair, I would go spell sword, except I really, really had a feeling and have a feeling that you'd want to go spell sword.
That's crazy.
So I didn't want to steal that.
Gotta go spell shield.
I won't be doing that. However, the shield I'm definitely going to be using. However, a pistol and magic sounds cool, or a sword of magic, or a dagger and magic. So that'll be cool. But like I said, for this, I definitely want to focus on the shield just because it seems interesting. And like the stun and just heavy armor. I don't know. I think it seems really cool. So that's what I want to do. But I will change it if the shield is just very conflicting with everything else. Like if it's like, hey, look, your build's really good and all, except the fact that you're using shield. So, because I feel like it could definitely conflict if it's like I'm going into everything ranger because the whatever weapon I'm using, either the pistols or the dagger or the sword, and then it's like, why are you even using shield? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you want light armor. It's like, okay, so why am I using shield? You know? We'll see.
Fair.
That's what I want to do. Is I want to use shield. The shield's cool. But I definitely don't want to use two-handed weapons. That seems lame. But being able to block attacks and shield bash, and then whatever I do with my main hand, you know? Just seems cool.
That's fair.
But anyway, we are going to hop off. But I think tomorrow we will probably continue Avowed. That's what I'm thinking. Do some Overwatch and some Avowed. I will probably write down to watch some videos on the 3 games we played to see if they change our opinion or make them seem better, you know? But for now, I don't really plan on playing any of them. Like, Dead Cells seemed like the best of them. Honestly, I think Dead Cells and the tactic game seemed pretty, like, even. Mostly because they both were fun, and I felt like they had a lot of potential. It's just Dead Cells was really confusing. You know, it was just a lot towards the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, just so much to explore and, like, keys and... It's like...
It's the amount of stuff that we don't have access to right now.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on in Dead Cells. And so it's like, I'm sure after a bunch of runs and stuff, we'd be gaining the resources and unlocking stuff, but I still don't even know what, like, the goal is or how the exploration works and if keys carry over through rounds and artifacts. I assume those do. But it's like, how much you really want to explore, or is it just kind of running through? You know, very just, like, a mess.
Yeah.
And then the tactics game, honestly, I enjoyed the tactics aspect of it. It just seemed like like I said, no ability to retry kind of ruined it for me. It's like, it's kind of lame. It's just like,
kind of rough.
It's a tactics game. Like, that pretty much means one mistake or, like, 2 mistakes. It just costs you the entire thing. But it's like, you can't really...
Yeah, especially because, like, you gain abilities. Where it's like just starting over. Kind of rough.
Yeah. it just, how I feel is that it definitely has the potential to be cool because, like, oh, you can become or create really overpowered characters in a tactics game because of those, and like create like really unique characters where they just have like really funny effects and stuff that are not supposed to be that powerful compared to something like Fate Tactics, because you know you're building something and it's like a roguelike, so you have to have overpowered stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that it's like it's a tactics game that if you fail once, you lose the run. And that's just kind of tough.
Yeah.
Tactics games are just like notoriously about strategy and stuff, and if you lose or mess up, then you learn from that and you fix it. But that basically takes away that ability of learning, which I just feels bad. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, I'll watch some videos on it. Dead Cells, like I said, I could definitely see going back to because it's fun, even if it is kind of a mess. It just, again, I had just no idea what was happening. Like, I knew how to fight enemies for the most part, but it's like just so many abilities and so many just like things. It's like, you know, they didn't really ease you into it. It's just a bunch of access to a bunch of stuff and just not really knowing what's happening. Yeah, the Neon Abyss, I think, was just a lost cause. I really just didn't enjoy any aspect of it.
Yeah, I think some of the stuff was like interesting, like again, just being like kind of twin stick.
Yeah, just kind of
That's
did
about
badly,
it though.
Like I felt
And
like
I also like just the gem system and also just the movement.
it just made everything annoying. Really, it just felt like it's like I like shooting a gun and exploring the place, but it's like let's make it as unsmooth as possible.
Yeah.
Like, let's make exploring feel like a chore, and also the fights feel like a chore because you can't like see health, and you also don't see like damage numbers. You don't even know if you're hitting the enemy half the time. And then plus the guns don't really have descriptions, and stuff is just kind of like you shoot the gun and see how it works, and so you have no idea like damage numbers or if it's, you know. And it didn't really seem like there was like any perks or anything. It was basically you just had a weapon.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I thought that seemed pretty terrible. But Dead Cells, like I said, definitely has some potential, but I don't know. I could definitely see going back to it, but definitely not right now. Definitely not a priority. It's not like, oh my god, this game is so sick, we should play it more. But it's also not like, yeah, that game sucked, let's not play it ever. But the tactics is one I'm most mixed about. But I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably watch like maybe a speed run, but also maybe just some gameplay of both of them to see how it looks. But definitely not in the other bits. Yeah. Anyway, as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. And if you're on YouTube, links in the description, links to Twitch, the TikTok, and Twitter. Or someone watch live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point, any social on screen, and you can link directly to it. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.